Hello there. 2026, and I've got the December 2025 stats from the Association of Interior Realtors here, so just want to do a quick video review of what we got here. If we go over just looking at the North Okanagan, this is the single family statistics, so there were 44 sales in the North Okanagan in December, which compared to December 2024 is up 7.3%. Our benchmark price very similar to what it was a year ago, as prices have remained fairly stable over the last couple of years in general. So we can see just a 0.3% less than last year for the same time period. If we look at and touch base on the inventory, 279 single family homes in inventory. We typically see inventory reduce near the end of the year and start to increase come January, so we'll start to see more listings hitting the market this month. Into townhouses, just 16 sales here, which is up from last year. Again, when we get these small sample sizes, the data is not entirely reliable, but it gives us a general idea. And townhomes, 556,000 on average in the North Okanagan. And then again, down to condos, just 8 condo sales. So again, a small sample size. I want to take a look at stats over the last couple of years and explain a couple things. Again, wanting to make this video quick, but in the North Okanagan, I like to look at this absorption rate here in particular. And what the absorption rate is the number of homes basically that are selling within a month compared to the inventory. So for example, if there's 100 homes available in inventory and 20 of them sell, that'd be a 20% absorption rate. When we look at anything up over 20% absorption, that's considered a seller's market, whereas under 12%, that's considered a buyer's market. And we've actually been in a fairly steady range here in the North Okanagan. You can see throughout 2025, really close to 16% throughout the year, so right in the middle of a balanced market. We started to get some indications here in September and October that we're moving more towards a seller's market, and now I don't have the December numbers here, but November was a slower month, and December as well probably wasn't astounding on the absorption rate side. So we'll kind of see how things come into January here. If the absorption rate starts to pick up, that'll be a good sign that we may be moving into more of a seller's market and might see some price appreciation this year. But that's up in the air. It may be a very steady year again here, similar to 2025, but we do anticipate sales to pick up slightly for this year. So another thing to look at here, inventory, 351 units. So comparing back to, November of 2024, you can see there's slightly more inventory in the system. We'd expect the numbers December and January to be slightly more than previous years as well. So there's a lot to be excited about in the market. Good time to get in, certainly if you're a buyer, before we do see prices start rising again, whenever that might be. And certainly if you got any questions about the statistics, I love to get into this stuff, but I wanted to keep this video pretty quick. So thanks for listening.